A question I've been getting a lot lately is, do you service your loans? That's a pretty big deal. Whether you're a lender, a home buyer, a realtor, I mean that's a pretty big question that you should be asking whoever it is that you're going to be doing the financing through. So let's look at the two differences between servicing and people who sell off your mortgage, right? So let's start off with the customer perspective, right? If you go with a lender that's going to sell your mortgage, the first thing that's going to happen at closing typically is that they're going to send you this like little kind of payment coupon thing, and then hopefully you'll be making your next payments on time to a lender that you may or may not like. They may or may not be in the state that you reside in. They may or may not accept your online payments. There's a lot of questions, a lot of what ifs if it's not serviced by the company that you're originating it with, right? What does it mean if you're a loan officer? Now, if you're not servicing your own loans that you're originating, your customers are going off to whoever, right? They are no longer your customers. All those people that you did all that hard work for and getting them approved for financing and helping them get into their new home, bang, they're off to some company that you might not have ever heard of. Initially, it could be a company that you know, and then it gets sold, and it gets sold again, and it gets sold again. And what does it mean for repeat business? If your name and phone number aren't on every statement, how are you ever going to get repeat business? Right? How are they ever going to remember you? The average person doesn't buy a house but every 3 to 5 years. I mean, that's a long time to keep your name and phone number. I mean, heck, they're going to switch their cell phone by then, right? So how do you get repeat business if you're just going to sell it off to someone else? And as a realtor, what happens when your customers get sold to other places, right? If your lender doesn't even know where it's going, how do you know where it's going? How are you going to get repeat business from that? One of the things that I like about what we do here is that we portfolio, or I should say service, all the conventional loans that we do, right? So that's a huge difference. So my ugly mug right here is going to be on the statements. My cell phone is going to be on the statements. What happens if you've got a question on your mortgage? You call me, not some company in Bangladesh, not some company you've never heard of. You call me. I'm your mortgage person. My team is your mortgage team, right? And then realtors. When your customer, when your client calls back in and they say, "Hey Dave, you're on my statement, but I forget who the agent was that helped me buy this home. I'm looking to buy another home. It's been 2, 3, 4 years since I've bought my last place. Help me." We had a great experience. That's easy. I can just pull it up. I can see who the agent was, and I can give them the white glove service that they need. So whether you're a customer, a loan originator, a realtor, servicing loans is critical. And I don't know why over the past decade or so that we've just kind of come to assume that, hey, our loan's going to be sold, right? So many people kind of take that for granted, like, who knows where it's going to go anyway. But not with us. I mean, you definitely want to make sure that your loans are being serviced. You want to make sure that whoever you're doing this huge financial transaction with will be your lender, your client, and your realtor for life. We're all a team, right? We all win together. So that's my thought for today. You guys have a great one.